As she comes, Sister Janice Dimmick, immediately following her, amen, Sister Alexander. In that order, amen.
Be here on Women's Day. And as far as Women's Day is concerned, with Women's Days come mothers. I'm a proud mother. I'm a very proud mother. My son just committed to the University of Fresno State. Yes. He received a full scholarship. Athletic scholarship. We play basketball for them in the fall. I will let you all know when he's close. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Whew. I don't need to fit in. I am custom made. All right. I'm going to read Acts 5:27 and 29. And when they had brought them, they set them before the council, and the high priest asked them, saying, Did we not strictly command you not to teach in his name? And look, you have filled Jerusalem with your doctrine, and intend to bring this man's blood on us. I'm going to talk about the women this morning. It says in the Bible that we must obey God rather than human beings. We must obey God rather than man. God is our ultimate source. God is our ultimate, he's our commander-in-chief. This is plain enough, but yet we find it hard to do. So let me give you some inspiration from some women in the Bible. You might know them. While plenty of the women in the Bible were capable and strong, these ladies didn't sit around waiting for someone else to get it done. They feared God, they lived faithfully, and they did what they needed to do when they needed to do it. God has empowered all women. God has empowered all women. God has empowered all women. To be strong, to be strong. To be strong. Suck it up. Be strong. Wipe the tears from your eyes and deal with it. Because God has empowered you to do it. He has empowered us to be strong and follow his call. And to use us to inspire and to teach. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to talk about hashtag I am custom made. Everybody got a hashtag? I want one too. All right. In Exodus 1, the king of Egypt commanded 2 Hebrew midwives. Midwives are those who would go and help the woman birth the baby. The king of Egypt commanded 2 Hebrew midwives to kill the babies as they were born because he was afraid that the Israelites were becoming too numerous. He didn't want to be overthrown by them, so we're going to kill the seed at birth. All right? But because these 2 women feared God more than they feared Pharaoh, they didn't do it. They didn't do it. Because they knew what mattered most is what they do in God's eyes. That's what mattered most. When Pharaoh asked them what happened, he said, oh, well, Hebrew women are strong, and they had the babies before we got there. Okay? Yeah, they lied, but it's okay. Because they feared God. They were doing what God told them to do. That's right. Hashtag I am custom made. Rahab in Joshua number 2. This woman was looked down upon by both men and women because of her profession. And for those of you who don't know what Rahab did, she was a prostitute. Okay? But people looked at her to point out her sin, but they forgot their sin. Okay? The king of Jericho was outwitted by a low woman that he thought nothing of. But Rahab believed the God of the Israelites. She had enough sense to know that he was the true and living God, and she hid the spies. She risked death, because if the king found out, she would surely be put to death, her and her entire family. But because she trusted God, because of the words from someone else, a testimony from someone else, her entire family was saved. And she became a part of the genealogy of Christ. Hashtag, I am custom made. Right? Esther. We all know Esther. The Lord raised Esther up to deliver her people and herself at the risk of her own life to save them. God is able to do this for his children. But we must trust that God will take care of us. Without a doubt. Hashtag, I am custom made. And last but not least, myself. Okay. I do not like the term single mother. It has a negative connotation. Because a lot of times single moms could be a divorced mom, they could be a widowed mom. There's a lot of circumstances. It's not always negative. So I am not a single mom. I am a multifunctional parental unit. Capable of nurturing with the strength of any mother or many mothers, but have the disciplinarian aptitude of a father.
Multifunctional parental unit.
Understand that God gives each of us what we need. We already have it down inside of us. He's just waiting just for us to just open that door so it can just flood out. In every circumstance, in every situation, God is there. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. So let me wrap this up. As women, we are a powerful force. We are a powerful force. In the home and outside the home. What does the saying go? Happy wife, happy life? Okay? So, understand your role, women. Walk into it with pride and dignity. Hold your head up high because you can do it. We can do it. If you have something that you don't think you can get through, you can get through it because God gave it to us and he don't give us nothing that we cannot bear. Call a friend. Now let me change that. Call a friend who can get a prayer through. Call a friend that all you have to say is, my friend, Sister Darlene, all I have to do is call her up and say, Darlene, pray for me. She don't ask me 10 million questions. She immediately goes into prayer. Because God knows. God knows if nobody else knows. God knows. God knows the strength, the walk that a woman and a mother has to take. And he will give you everything that you need, every single thing that you need to do it. Young ladies, listen to your mom. listen to your auntie, listen to your grandma, listen to whoever is in your life pouring wisdom into your life. Because they have been through, they have walked the walk that you are trying to walk. They know. Hallelujah. In the name of Jesus. Hashtag, I am custom made.